Ontology is the cryptocurrency that I'll be talking about in this video. I will give you a realistic price prediction for the coin, and as well I will share with you what is a current good setup if you are a fan buying the dips right after Ontology touched the 50 cents. Hello everyone and welcome to the trading channel. It's Petko Alexandrov. Before I give you my thoughts on Ontology and what is a realistic price prediction based on the huge drop we have seen in the last 1 month, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you will get notified whenever we upload new videos, usually on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So today I will be talking about Ontology, which is a favorite cryptocurrency to many of you. I am sure about it. And before analyzing the chart, I want quickly to go through their website, ONT.io. For the beginners, Ontology is all about data, and if I scroll down you will see that the protocol ONTID is a decentralized identity framework, and as well it has its decentralized data exchange which allows the tokenization of data. Right below is the Onto wallet, we have the services, the DeFi wing, and you can go through the website to learn more what Ontology is about. And before investing into a cryptocurrency, make sure to check out the social networks such as Reddit and Twitter. We're looking to buy cryptocurrencies that have decent support in Reddit and on Twitter, minimum 10,000 followers on Reddit, and you saw that Ontology actually has almost 20,000, and on Twitter they already have above 140,000 followers, which is great as well. Twitter, Reddit are the places where you can follow updates, keep it up with the team of the coin that you are planning to invest in or that you already have invested, so you know that they are updating it and they're working on the project. But today I want to focus on the price itself, and I will do a detailed analysis over the daily chart. And for the beginners, the daily chart is a chart where one candlestick represents 1 day. If I zoom it, you will see that we have red and green candlesticks. If it is a red one, it means that the day opened at one price and closed at a lower price, and a positive day is when the day opened at one price and closed at a higher price and the candlestick is colored in green. Okay, I'm on CoinGecko right now, not promoting the website, just using their TradingView option. And what we can notice is that the Ontology reached a record high for 2021 to the $2.95.83, almost $3, but really didn't touch the $3 based on the data from Binance. And that was on the 8th of May. After that, dragged by the Bitcoin, which lost a lot of its value because of Elon Musk tweets, panic, people believed his tweets. I'm not going to talk why Bitcoin dropped, but something to bear in mind is that Bitcoin lost over 50% of its value, but not as much as Ontology lost, okay? Which you need to consider. So Ontology dropped from the record to 95 down to the 50 cents, okay? So it lost almost 6 times of its value, which is a huge drop. And if I switch quickly to Bitcoin, for the beginners, the Bitcoin reached nearly $65,000 and it dropped the day before down to 28,800. Alright, so it lost a lot of its value, but not as much as many of the other coins did. This is why the huge investors are investing in Bitcoin. It keeps more of its value, but it's a personal choice which coin you are buying or not. But what I want you to take from this video is that whenever I invest into a coin different from the Bitcoin, I always compare it with the Bitcoin, and especially in times when the market is bearish or when it's negative, you need to keep an eye on how much Bitcoin actually lost as a percentage and how much the coin you are planning to invest in lost as a percentage. Okay, in this case, Ontology lost almost 6 times of its value, which is a massive drop. However, this brings a great opportunity for the people who want to buy Ontology at a cheap price. As you know, the experienced traders always say buy the dips, and definitely touching the 50 cents is a dip for the Ontology, and this is where I'll be placing the first horizontal line down to the 50 cents. And it's not just the 50 cents as a round number, okay, but the 50 cents was a support already. So let me make it red a little bit thicker, and I will click on OK, and here it is. So you see that back in January the 50 cents was a support a few times. And for the beginners, support levels are the levels where the price has stopped in the past. So you can see right over here the price broke the 50 cents, then it dropped one time on the 11th of January but failed to close below then it tested again the 50 cent and a third time and then continued higher. So 50 cents is an important support level, just like what we have with the Bitcoin at the 28,732. This is the support level I had the other day, and it's the level that stopped the Bitcoin. So support levels are important for all the coins. Make sure you look at the last 1 or 2 years maximum, not going back to 2017 or 18 for any of the coins, because this time, as I said in many of my videos, the market was driven by the mass of people, while now in 2020 and 2021 the business interfered. Okay, the hedge funds, the huge influencers such as Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, they are speculating on the market, and this makes the things a little bit more different and difficult at the same time. So I'll be putting another horizontal line down at the 33 cents or nearly the 34 cents, because it's the next strong support we have below. This is because on the 23rd of December the price stopped at that level, and actually we can have one in the middle right over here. You can see that the price stopped at this level, and this is the level of 40 cents, approximately 0.4025. Okay, so these are the support levels that I have below, and they are for a reason. One more time, the price stopped previously one time here as well. You can see this one. And if you want to be really bearish at expecting the price to drop further, you can put one support level down at this bottom, which sits at 0.21. So one more time, the support levels are prices which we expect the price to stop. Of course, there is no guarantee that the price will stop on these levels, but for the more aggressive players, touching these support levels would be a great buying opportunity, because as you already may know, we always aim to buy the asset cheap and sell it more expensive. Okay, on the other side we have a few resistance levels. So right over here at the level of 0.72 or even a little bit higher, about 0.73, we have resistance levels. So I will put it in green. This is because the price stopped as well on these levels one time here back in November, another time in January, and you can see that after that we have this line playing the role of a support. Okay, so here it was a resistance and here it was a support, which makes the level important. And if you are a short-term player, or if you are scalping the market, keeping the trades for a few days or weeks, not months and years, or in other words, if you are trading but not investing, then you can use this level to take some profits. Okay, so now I will go to the hourly chart and I will explain what I mean. Now on the hourly chart we see the chart in more detail. So every candlestick, let me zoom in again, every candlestick represents just 1 hour. Okay, and if I look at a bigger picture, I will show you the trend line that we have with Ontology. I always draw the trend lines on the hourly chart so it's more precise. And here it is. This was the initial one, okay, but you see that the price broke it and then it continued lower. So the new trend line that comes from the top goes through this high, okay, this recent high that we had before the drop. And let me draw it very precisely. Okay, here it is, and you see that the price still didn't reach it. So a potential setup for me buying the Ontology or buying the dip is when the price breaks this trend line, and I would be looking to take quick profits at the level of 0.7372. Okay, so this is one more time a strong support and a resistance level which might stop the price again, so taking profit there would be great. But something important, I'll be happier buying at cheaper. So if the price drops again and retests the 50 cents, which I am expecting because we are in a bear market, we are in the downtrend, the Bitcoin is being negative, and if the price retests the level or if it forms a higher low than the previous one and breaks the counter trend line, that would be the ideal setup I'm looking for. Okay, no matter how far exactly it will drop, it could be even closer to the level. And if you don't want to keep losses into your account, because I know many beginners and traders are not fans of keeping cryptos in their wallets for a long time, and as soon as they see the market going in the opposite direction, they prefer to close the trades, to sell the crypto. That's okay, that's understandable. So if you are that type of trader and you enter the market somewhere at the 0.55, for example, you can put a stop loss below the 0.50, or in other words, if you buy it over here and the price goes against you, then you can close the position or sell the crypto, so you won't be having any more losses in your account. And one more time, having the target of 70 cents would be a great setup. Okay, and I will put one more entry right over here to make it clear. Okay, so this is where I want to buy it. I will just make it green again because it's a buying opportunity. So if the price drops down to the 50 cents, retests the level, and then I enter into the trade, I'll be looking to take some quick profits at the 70 cents. If the price goes against me, I never sell on a loss. And what I do, I'm looking for new buying opportunities at the lower levels. I average the price and I improve my average price. Okay, but for those of you, one more time, who don't want to hold losses into the accounts, you can use the 0.50 as a stop loss level and just close the positions out there. Because if the price drops further, I am expecting it down to the 40 cents and the 33.90. Alright, so this is the near future setup I'm looking at, and one more time, a short-term target would be at the 73.60. Now if you're looking for bigger targets, we can have the next resistance level. One more time, I will zoom out the daily chart, and it is this zone over here. So I'll be taking one rectangle and I'll be drawing it right over here. Okay, so we have this zone. I will tell you why I call it a zone, because it's a few levels out there. So starting from the 95 cents, which is actually just below the $1, I will draw it precisely. Okay, here it is. You can see that one time the price stopped in there. Then it stopped at the $1.10. Then the price stopped again in August 2020 right in this zone. Then it went impulsively higher in February, and then again a few times the price stopped at this zone, okay? And taking some profits at the $1 would be great, and more optimistic price prediction would be to increase the zone up to 130, 133, okay? Because right over here the price stopped at this level. Over here it was a support, and then here one more time it was a resistance. And since we are in a downtrend, a very clear downtrend, I'm not looking at hard targets at the moment, okay? I'm trying to be realistic. So I don't want to say the price will just go to the $10, the $100, put a thumbnail on my YouTube video, so it will be a clickbait video. I want to give you a realistic idea of the support and resistance levels that we have at the current moment. So if you are buying the dip, these levels of 0.73, then 0.95 before the one round dollar, which always plays the role of a support and resistance. And then if we are lucky to see the price going even further upwards, I'll be definitely happy taking profits at 133 or 132 or anywhere in this zone would work great, okay? And especially if you have the stop loss below the 47, then we would have a great risk reward. Alright, so this is how I see the ontology in the near future. We'll see how it goes. Of course, it depends on what direction the Bitcoin will go. I personally think that it might stay in this range between the 30,000 and the 42,000 or even the 50,000 for quite a long time. And this is why I'm more looking into taking some quick profits with the coins rather than hoping for new record highs in a bearish market, okay? If the market turns up again being positive, if we see a clear uptrend which is defined by a series of higher highs and higher lows, then yep, we could be hoping for new record highs for 2021. But for the moment the market is bearish, we need to be realistic, and targets as 0.73 are more realistic to me. After that is the $1, and then as I said 133. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what is your price prediction in the comments below, and if you have found the video useful, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in another video. Cheers!